Well, we're just waiting for people to show up. Let's see what happens. It's just a test. Hello. Don't see anybody. Don't know if anybody can see me. I hope so. It says 0 watching. Story of my life. Nobody here. We got nobody. Nobody watching. If anybody was watching, you can see it's raining here. But nobody's watching. Oh, there we go. Sarah Campbell. How are you, Grandma Rose? Hey, good deal. Hey, Christy Betts. Nice to see you. I guess I was just talking. Everybody was showing up, and I was all by myself. So this is really a test. StreamYards has the ability for a mobile device to be used now. So I just wanted to make sure. Hey, Trey Muse Outdoors, how you doing? So did everybody see the channel announcement video earlier where I showed the hats and we talked about cooking with bacon? I think uh, I think some people got confused. It was kind of a play on words, right? Cooking with bacon. So cooking with me, Commander Bacon. Not necessarily every recipe is going to have bacon in it. So, hey, Rayleigh Creative Travel, how are you? There are people watching. Yeah, there must be a little bit of a delay that everybody showed up. Good thing I was on my best behavior. So yeah, this was just a test. I wanted to see, make sure that I could use this. We got over 1,000 subscribers already, but YouTube is still saying I don't qualify to use my mobile device. So what's everybody up to tonight? It's raining here. I don't know if you can see the rain or not. It just started raining. Well, hey, WV Woodsman 17, glad you could make it. Even if it's just for a few minutes, this is just a test, so I'm not really going to be here long or anything like that. So yeah, so the first installment of Cooking with Bacon will be tomorrow morning, and there's no bacon involved except for me. Hauling in a few preps in from the store. Well, good. You need preps. So yeah, I thought it'd be a kind of a fun little segment. Things that I don't cook a whole lot. My wife does all the cooking, so it might end up being like a that show on TV, World's Worst Cooks, where she might have to help me and teach me a little bit. I do a lot of outdoor cooking, so might do some things like that. Yeah, Grandma Rose, this is with StreamYards. StreamYards has a new functionality now that you can use your mobile device. Before you had to be hooked up to a Wi-Fi, to a computer. So now it looks like you can do it without it. Yeah, I think it's supposed to rain all weekend. So we had a lot to get done. Still working on our fence, trying to get it finished. Um, we only have our oldest son is getting married, not this weekend, but next weekend on the 9th. So we've been trying to go over. Uh, his fiance just bought a house and they're like 2.5 hours away. So we've been trying to go over there, help them with their house, get it ready so that when they, after they're married, they can move in and it's not a bunch of work for them. Hey, will it grow? How you doing? Let's see. I hope I didn't miss anybody. You know, I'm a it, the barbecue sauce or the hot sauce. I love hot sauce. I love barbecue sauce. I love Sweet Baby Ray's spicy barbecue sauce. Um, but as far as like steak goes, if you have to put steak sauce on a steak, you didn't cook it right. So, yeah, well, thank you, Christy. Yeah, I'm excited. Um, she seems to be a really great girl, and it's going to be a good fit for him. And it's going to be hard having them 2.5 hours away, but it's better than what I did with my parents, where we were 15 hours away, 900 miles away when we moved. Yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's is awesome. I could eat that on one thing. I even squirted Sweet Baby Ray's on pork rinds. Squirt a little bit on pork rinds. It's really good. Yeah, just salt and pepper. That's all you need, man. If you do if it's a good cut of steak and it's cooked well, you don't need the barbecue sauce or the steak sauce on it. And that's what I always tell them in the restaurant. They ask if I want steak sauce. I said, not if you cooked it right. Because there's so much flavor in a good cooked steak that you don't need that. And it masks all the great flavor that it has. Homemade ramp powder. It's like onion powder made with ramps or Lowry seasoning. I've heard of that. I don't think I've ever had it. So, what do y'all think of the hats? Did you get to see the hats? The video? I think they turned out really well. They're all embroidered, special custom embroidery with the logo that I designed for it. So, I'm gonna sit down on the porch swing. Hopefully, I won't get wet. Oh wow, you met Ray in a Memphis Kroger. Wow. Yeah, it's really good. I like it's just enough spicy to it. It's a lot of sugar. It's pretty sweet. So what? Yeah, I know. Will it grow? Hey, I need to see what your hat looks like. You said about swapping. I'm getting a little wet. It's blowing in on my back. Yeah, we do a lot of dehydrating. We do a lot of freeze drying too. We have a freeze dryer and really like freeze dried stuff. Freeze drying seems to concentrate the flavors in the food when it dries it out. Um, I'm glad. I'm glad you like the hats, Vera. I appreciate it. Um, but there are times when a dehydrator is the only way to go. So there are things that need dehydrated, and there's some things that are, I think, are better freeze dried. So um, we freeze dried Skittles before, and the little miniature marshmallows makes it taste just like the Lucky Charms marshmallows. It's kind of cool. Yeah, my wife's been canning. We I think we picked like 4 dozen ears of corn out of our garden the other day, and she cut all the corn off the cob and canned all that. I think it was 16 pints. I'll have to check that out, Willow Grove. Have to see and see if I can get a good look at it. Homemade pickles, yeah, they are much better. We've been doing a lot of the there's I forget what the brand is, but there's a like a sweet heat pickle. Man, I really love that. We actually ate all the pickles out of it, and then threw some quail eggs, boiled quail eggs in it to hopefully get the flavor of that pickle juice in it. It does kind of take forever to do the freeze drying. Sometimes it could be like 30 plus hours. So it does. This is backwards. It does. Sorry, didn't mean to make you dizzy. Or anybody seasick? Sometimes it can take like 30 hours to do it, and the machines are expensive. So, uh, but it's really cool because the shelf life is like forever. You got 25 years shelf life on a lot of that stuff. Hey, Grease Monkey from Southwest Florida. Glad you could make it. We're just playing around with StreamYard right now, just testing things out. I got an email saying that they StreamYards now allows you to broadcast from your mobile device. So I wanted to try it out and see what happens. Bread and butter ramps. That sounds really good. So WV Woodsman 17, you're fairly close to where I grew up. You said you're like 2 hours away from those places in West Virginia that I grew up around. Hey, Walker Farm fam, glad you can make it. We're just playing around with StreamYards. So Arkansas Woodcutter has the black one he wears. I'll have to check that out. Grease Monkey with the thumbs up. The ramp is kind of like an onion, isn't it? Or a leek, or help me understand. Because educate me. How's everybody doing today? I'm getting rained on. The rain's starting to come in where I'm out on the front porch. It's definitely cooled off. I knew I could feel the rain coming in because the wind started picking up and the temperature dropped dramatically. All right, Vera, thank you so much for dropping by. Just playing around with the StreamYards. Hey, Tim, how you doing? I'm just playing around with StreamYards. I got an email that's saying that you can do it on your mobile device. YouTube still hasn't turned me on to be able to go live from my phone yet. They keep saying I haven't met their criteria, so I'm hoping in a week or two it'll be something that I could do without StreamYards. You're, you got yours is Thursday, right, Tim? You're live. I think it is. Who's tonight? Samson Farms is tonight. So I'm trying to figure out what day of the week would be good for me to do a live stream. I want to start doing a live. I think that I think live streams are pretty cool. Get a chance to talk to everybody. Yeah, so I tried really hard to get our playlist straightened out. Um, so we, depending on what you're interested in, you can click on the playlist. If it's rabbits, you can click on the rabbit playlist and check out all our videos. And one thing I've been doing on the end screen on all our videos is having um, a link to the playlist. So that if you watch one of them, hey, you might be interested in others in that playlist. Oh, Mac and Patty, that's right. Mac and Patty are tonight. So yeah, so don't miss Tim at Ridge Life Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. Don't want to miss his. He's always got some good stuff. Good guy. All right, RV Woodsman. Appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, it's just we were just playing. So, hey Tim, did you check out the video with the new hats? I got all the new hats in. I'll talk about where I got them from in a video. Give the ladies some publicity and maybe some business. I don't know. Others might be interested in it. So, Grandma Rose, you done any more work to your garden area? Did you get your fence up? Yeah, thanks again, everybody. I really appreciate the congrats on the 1K. It's been kind of crazy. Um, really appreciate it. Hey, Spitfire Red, how are you? You've really been watching a lot of our videos and commenting. I really appreciate it. I like to get the feedback. A lot of people watch them and they don't make any comments. So I do appreciate anybody that comments on the videos. Sometimes I get somebody will do a thumbs down on like baby bunnies. I don't I don't understand what's worthy of a thumbs down on that, or the ducks being going for a swim the very first time. I don't. I, Give me an explanation. you know, I want to see. So you didn't get the fence up yet? Battling chickens. What's going on with the chickens? Yeah, you need to probably get that fence and the greenhouse at the same time. So we'll figure that out. If we can help you with that, we'll come down and help you. Well, I appreciate you liking Commander Bacon and the channel. Oh, are you covered in chiggers? No, Tim, no. Oh, I keep every time I walk in the backyard, I get more chigger bites, but it's not too bad. Chiggers are straight from the bowels of hell. They're horrible. I don't understand. So I don't know if any of you know what chiggers are. Parasites that mostly live peacefully with birds and turtles. And turtles live a lot in the shady areas and the tall growth, and because they're cold blooded, they like to be in that shady area. They don't want to get too hot, and but they do not live harmoniously with people. So they will they'll go along a hair follicle in your leg or wherever and try to digest your tissue, and then your immune system actually will kill the chiggers and then form like this crystalline tube around the injured site. And that's what hurts and itches like crazy. It's not that they're still in there or still digging around. It's it's your own immune system. It's really a pain when you have a bunch of them. So Grandma Rosie planted 40 tomatoes in cans, maybe 4 quarts. The chickens got into the garden with their chicks. Did they get your tomatoes? Yeah, right now we're getting a ton of okra, and of course that storm came through the other day, and it it blew a lot of our second wave of corn down. It looked like some of it's starting to come back up a little bit, and but like I said, we've harvested a good bit of corn. Well, I'm glad you don't have them in Florida because they're not fun at all. Yeah. Well, I really appreciate everybody stopping by here. I wasn't planning on staying very long. I just wanted to see if we could do it and try to figure out when would be a good time. I was thinking maybe after Tim's or before Tim's or after Sampson Farms or maybe Monday. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. What you all think would be a good day to do a live stream? I don't want to interfere with anybody or cause problems with anybody. I just want to do once a week and just kind of hang out and talk with everybody and maybe have some kind of an agenda and talk about that instead of just rambling on like I normally do. Well, here's definitely the clincher. I've got a low battery, so I'm gonna have to get off of here. You ate a bunch of the okra and tomatoes. Well, good. I'm glad you like the rabbit, and hopefully soon you'll be able to get Tuesday at 7. I'll check into it. We'll see. If I'm not sure when Sampson Farms is, but I'll check into it and see what's going on. Hopefully, Tim, soon you'll have your own rabbits, right? We'll get those breeders up to you, and they'll start popping out some babies for you, and then we'll show you how to process them and how to take care of them. All right. Well, because my phone's about to die, I'm gonna get off of here. Hey, Java Mama, I'm glad you could get here. We're just about to get off of here because my phone's about to die, and this was really just intended to be a test of the StreamYard functionality on my phone. So Southern Bless Homestead is Tuesdays at 7. So maybe we'll do something either before or after them. Yeah, we'll do it again. We got to do another live for sure. Get my wife in here. She hates lives, but she always does really well when she's in the middle of it. But it stresses her out, especially if I go over the hour. And so anyway, but hey, thanks everybody. Don't forget, his way is the best way, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for showing up.